I just remembered I was going to read this all as one thing. See, this is 2 Kings 23, and then it goes into 2 Chronicles 35, and then we're back to 2 Kings 23, and I meant to continue on through reading, and then when I got all done with the last part here, I thought, oh, that wasn't as long as I thought. Well, no wonder I didn't read it all in one chunk like I'd originally intended. But it's alright, because this is the Passover part, and then this is the revival. This is the revival I was talking about. And what's the revival? Getting rid of all that garbage. All that crap that caused men to not follow the Lord anymore. The garbage that started way back in the time of Jeroboam. But even before that, because I remember reading about it, but it didn't sink in quite as it did this time. The stuff that Solomon built. So it actually goes back to Jeroboam's father. No, Rehoboam was Jeroboam. Solomon's son was Rehoboam. I just remember that. Yeah, but Jeroboam, he was the servant, the son of the servant of Solomon or something, right? But Jeroboam, the first king over Israel, started the stuff with Bethel and Dan with the golden calves in those two places where the 10 tribes of Israel would go to worship those false gods. So they wouldn't go. He went to Bethel. Does it mention that he went to Dan here? I don't know if I noticed that. Did he go to Dan? His Dan was higher up. Still is. I didn't notice that. Maybe we'll find out that something becomes I don't know. That's not what I was getting at. But he went to the houses of the places that Solomon built. Oh boy, I don't know. I can't find it. It mentions those 3 false gods. The false gods of right there. Verse 13, the high places that were before Jerusalem, which were on the right hand of the mount of corruption, which Solomon the king of Israel had builded for Ashtoreth, the abomination of the Zidonians, and Chemosh, the abomination of the Moabites, and for Milcom, the abomination of the children of Ammon. Josiah wrecked that stuff too. Boy, but then he glances over. This is so dramatic. What is that I see? And the men of the city told him, it is the sepulchre of the man of God, which came from Judah, and prophesied these things that hast done. I made a thoughts video about that just recently, about that guy that came during the time of Jeroboam and Rehoboam, and prophesied. And can you imagine being the guy that was prophesied about, years and years earlier, that this would occur, what he was doing? I mean, can you imagine what a responsibility and a weight that would be on you to make sure you did it and just do what the Lord wanted you to do? Hey, actually, that's the case now. And I pray that we can all be used of the Lord in this dirty age that we live now to be for His service. Back to Jeremiah next.